I used to be such a huge fan of Jim Carrey. I would make my goddaughter watch his movies with me over and over. The old ones like Liar, Liar, Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber, when he was in his prime, when he was making everybody laugh. Then Jim Carrey became woke and I gave up on him. No longer was I saying that his initials aren't JC for no reason. I was a high priest of Jim Carrey until then. But now, to give him credit, he came out, he said something about the Will Smith incident that I agree with. I'm going to play it for you, a few thoughts after.
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
There was some question today about if anyone else had walked from the audience and done that, they would have been escorted out by security or maybe even arrested. The police asked Chris if he wanted to file charges. They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. You know, that insult is going to last a very long time. If you want to yell from the audience and disapprove or show a disapproval or say something on Twitter or whatever, you do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
No, I agree. I think we all agree on that. I just thought, Jim, that it escalated to that. You know what I mean? That it escalated to that level.
It didn't escalate. It came out of nowhere because Will has something going on inside him that's frustrated, and I wish him the best. I really do. I don't have anything against Will Smith. He's done great things, but that was not a good moment. It cast a pall over everybody's shining moment last night. You know, a lot of people worked really hard to get to that place and to have their moment in the sun and to get their award for the really hard work they did. And it is no mean feat to go through all the stuff you have to go through when you're nominated for an Oscar. It's a gauntlet of devotion that you have to do. And it was just a selfish moment that cast a pall over the whole thing.
I mean, bravo.
You'll notice the fact that people, when they side with somebody, they try to muddy the waters a little bit. And Gayle King stated that the situation had escalated. And Jim Carrey immediately snapped back, not snapped, just stated affirmatively that there was no escalation, that Will Smith just had some demons inside that were triggered and that he had to express them in that way. And honestly, I think that we can all state Jim Carrey is 100% right here. I agree with him. And I think that if Will Smith was a white man, it was Ben Affleck or Bradley Cooper, not only would there be calls for his cancellation from Hollywood, permanently calling him a racist, bringing race into something that doesn't belong, but there would be such an outcry, and Black Lives Matter would be all over it, and Chris Rock would be their poster boy once again. But they completely ignore, just like Black Lives Matter, the black-on-black crime, because what Will Smith did here was a crime, and he absolutely should be arrested. And they don't necessarily need Chris Rock to press charges because they have all the evidence in front of them and millions of witnesses should they choose to pursue charges against Will Smith. They don't need Chris Rock in order to do so. So this is, once again, preferential treatment given to Will Smith because of his celebrity and also because of his race. Let's face it. Once again, if he was any other race and it attacked Chris Rock, BLM would be all over it. But where are they today? Just like in black-on-black crime in the inner city, they are nowhere to be seen. So props to Jim Carrey for speaking truth. Once again, JC, I love you. Thank you so much for the laughs over the years. And much blessings to all of you out there. Minus the cuck, Will Smith. And again, I agree with JC. I hope that he gets his emotional life in order. But what he did was completely wrong, deserving of contempt as well as arrest. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Thumb up the video, subscribe, hit the all notification bell, and have a blessed day. Peace.